Samsung owns the OLED display market and produces some of the best Android phones. They like to employ more than their own equipment for their greatest presentations. Instead, the next Google Pixel 9 series and iPhone 16 Pro Duo will have Samsung's finest OLED displays. The predicted M14 OLED technology in Google's next portfolio and Apple's 2024 Pro models exposes Samsung's screen production capability. OLED panel pioneer Samsung uses cutting-edge materials to build high-performance panels. The M series features their most sophisticated displays, higher model numbers, and plate quality. Samsung OLED displays are projected in all four iPhone 16 models, but not equally. For the iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max, M14 technology will enhance LTPO panels with OLEDs. For those misinformed, M14 refers to Samsung's OLED panel materials. Larger numbers signify better performance in terms of brightness and longevity, while the number 14 signifies the quality of these materials. This smartphone employs this material for the first time, and its brightness and endurance should be greater than preceding technology. The basic and plus versions of the iPhone 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max will continue to employ the M12 technology from the current generation, but Apple has elected to solely embrace the M14 technology for these models. The goal to providing highest display performance in their flagship models is clear in this smart choice. The screen size of the iPhone 16 Plus is still up for dispute, and based on what we've heard so far, all iPhone models this year may have varying screens, possibly reaching 6.9 inches with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Over the course of the previous two update cycles, Apple has been known to deploy distinct silicon in several iPhone models. The regular iPhone was employing last year's system-on-chip, while the newest chipsets were held for the Pro versions. With the iPhone 16, however, it seems that this strategy may differ as a code unearthed at Apple's backend suggests that all four models, which are slated to be unveiled later this year, would utilize the same series CPU. Nicholas Alvarez supplied this data with MCR, revealing a change in Apple's technique for spreading chipsets over the iPhone range. Many have conjectured that the A6 Bionic processor, which was also available in the iPhone 14 Pro versions, was a feature of the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus. Conversely, ES7 Pro Silicon was a feature of the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. According to current sources, the A8 chip, which is projected to power the whole iPhone 16 lineup, will be employed by all variants. Many Apple fans have been waiting for this move for a long time and have been encouraging the tech giant to adopt this method for a number of generations. There have been rumors circulating around about likely lineup revisions for the iPhone 16, and the notion that 5 devices may be included in the list is stoking that anticipation. Given that perceived Southeast variants have had the same processor as the flagship iPhones of the prior year, MCR theorizes that the extra model may be a future iPhone Southeast. There is also a potential that the extra model may be the long-rumored iPhone 16 Ultra, which may replace the Pro Max. That scenario appears less plausible, however, because there hasn't been much anticipation about the Ultra model ahead of the projected debut of the iPhone 16 in a few months. It's dubious whether the upcoming iPhones will all utilize the same CPUs. Even with the 17 range, Apple may decide to deploy a split-chip arrangement with a normal and Pro version in order to distinguish between the Pro and ordinary smartphones. The option to adjust the iPhone 16's processing design was certainly inspired by Apple Intelligence's specifications, which seem to search for a big amount of computing power. Though there have been predictions indicating a future subscription-based Apple Intelligence service, it seems improbable that Apple will restrict AI to solely its Pro models going ahead. Currently, AI is restricted to the iPhone 15 Pro devices that are powered by the A17 Pro. In addition, periscope lenses are supposedly being explored by Apple for the next generation of iPhone 16 models, including the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max, in order to increase camera zoom. For this reason, the Cupertino-based tech giant is purportedly cooperating with two suppliers of camera lens modules, Largan Precision and Genius Electronic Optical, according to a report by Digitimes Asia. Industry sources claim that there have long been predictions that Apple may boost the iPhone 16 Pro Max magnification capacities by inserting a new camera module. According to a report by Digitimes Asia, Apple may chosen to deploy a periscope 5x zoom lens for the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max, which strengthens the forecasts. The iPhone 15 Pro contains a 3x zoom lens, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max is the only model that has a 5x zoom lens at the time. The periscope lenses that are part of the iPhone 16 series have the capacity to bridge this gap and provide increased zoom capabilities for the full lineup. Periscope lenses were supplied by Largan for the high-end iPhone 15 Pro Max last year, and this year other models in the future iPhone range are likely to arrive with identical lenses. This year, GSEO is apparently intended to add another provider for iPhones, which would extend Apple's usage of periscope lenses. A 5x zoom lens has usually only been found in high-end flagship smartphones, such as the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, Google Pixel 8 Pro, and Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max. However, Apple may level the playing field by delivering equivalent zoom capabilities in its flagship models if it were to add a periscope 5x zoom lens in both the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. The impending iPhone 16 Pro Max, with its cutting-edge enhancements in battery life and charging capabilities, is expected to drastically disrupt the smartphone market. The exciting changes Apple has planned for its new range, with a special emphasis on the Pro models, have been made public via recent leaks. The ability to charge your iPhone 16 Pro model at an unequaled speed via USB-C is a fantastic feature. This update from past versions claims to minimize downtime or fulfill schedule limits by enabling lightning-fast 40W charging. Additionally, Pro variants with 20W wireless charging capabilities provide a boost to MagSafe charging. This suggests that while the standard iPhone 16 and 16 Plus will continue to supply the well-known 27W USB-C and 15W MagSafe charging capabilities, you may take advantage of the convenience of wireless charging without compromising speed. The Pro versions deliver an unprecedented user experience by pushing the limits of charging technology. Prepare to welcome the iPhone 16 Pro Max and a new era in smartphone charging. In addition to its exceptional charging capabilities, the iPhone 16 series is predicted to boast increased battery capacity across the spectrum. The iPhone 16 is believed to include a 3,561 mAh battery, which is 6% larger than the iPhone 15's battery. In contrast, the iPhone 16 Plus 4,600 mAh battery will be somewhat smaller. It continues to give amazing battery performance. The Pro versions, however, are the actual showstoppers. The iPhone 16 Pro is rumored to include a 3,355 mAh battery, which is 2.5% higher than the model that came before it. However, the iPhone 16 Pro Max grabs the attention thanks to its massive 4,676 mAh battery and incredible 5% surge. Regardless matter how severe your use patterns may be, these bigger batteries are meant to guarantee that you remain charged for extended periods of time. They also deliver huge efficiency improvements. With the debut of the state-of-the-art A8 and A8 Pro chipsets in the iPhone 16 series, Apple has shown its dedication to boosting efficiency. Modern 3M process technology was applied in its manufacture, so purchasers may anticipate outstanding performance and efficiency. These new chipsets boost battery life without losing stunning graphics, intended to fit the bigger displays found in the iPhone 16 series. Using 3M manufacturing technique allows for a larger transistor density on the device, which boosts performance and delivers increased power efficiency. Users will benefit from a smooth experience as a result, enabling resource-intensive applications to be played without worrying about fast emptying the battery, immersive gaming, and seamless multitasking. The iPhone 16 boasts another innovative feature, a stacked battery design. This maximizes internal space, potentially leading to longer battery life and improved performance. It also aligns with upcoming EU regulations by making batteries easier to access and replace, promoting longer lifespans. This reflects Apple's commitment to both a great user experience and environmental responsibility. Additionally, Apple is taking steps to comply with new EU regulations regarding battery removal. Unlike many current smartphones with tightly packed designs, the iPhone 16 is expected to have a redesigned battery casing that simplifies the replacement process. While some technical expertise might still be needed, Apple aims to make battery removal less risky and more user-friendly, adhering to the new EU guidelines. Previously, removing an iPhone 15 battery involved delicate procedures like removing